So I'm just going to have a little chat about something that I find often worries me about some kinds of pet food. It's vitamin A. As a vet, it bothers me more because I think I'm seeing the negative consequences of formulating incorrectly when it comes to vitamin A lot more recently. So it has become the norm in the UK at least, where we understand in many circles that there are benefits to feeding whole food and minimally processed diets. The trouble is, there are still companies producing products where they just use whatever leftovers there are. And actually, we eat so little offal in this country that it tends to be the case. Large amounts of liver go into the pet food. The trouble is with that is most of the liver, so beef liver, lamb's liver in the UK contains really high levels of vitamin A. Vitamin A is necessary. Dogs need it for their coat, they need it for their eyes. But the trouble with excessive vitamin A is it can cause a really debilitating disease that affects their spine. So I've seen dogs at the vets with x-rays. I'll show you where it would be on Alan. See it this way? Oh, just along here, they've got all their different vertebrae. And having them all separate means that they can flex their back. So when they run, you'll see them arch their back like this. In dogs that have had chronic high levels of vitamin A, so dogs that have been given foods that contain too much liver, what happens is they form new bone and it hooks under each, Alan's quite liking it hooks under their vertebrae and it joins them together eventually, and it causes a debilitating back pain. And I see a reasonable number of dogs with this problem. So in order to combat this, what we really need to do is when we're formulating pet foods, whether it's a raw pet food or a tinned pet food, or a minimally processed dried pet food, we are always really careful to make sure that the vitamin A level is plenty to maintain their natural functions, but is not too much, because what we don't want to do is get carried away and give them too much of a good thing.